where you live.
Cool. I am Collin St, and I live in Van Nuys, California right now. And I've lived here for about 10 years, yeah.
Perfect. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, and how long have you and Jesse known each other?
I've known Jesse for about 9 years. So
Okay.
we've worked in all sorts of like escapades. I mean, from improv to acting to normal, like regular day-to-day jobs. So yeah, we know each other pretty well.
Good.
I'm a really
Awesome. All right. So let's get into the scenario.
Cool.
So how did you and Jesse get into being Venus and Serena Williams hitting partners? Like, did you get the job? Did he get the job? How did this come about?
Well, it was very weird. He had sent me an email saying that they were looking for, another partner for. He didn't say who it was, which was, I guess it was like indiscretion, So to me, I just thought it was because we play tennis all the time. So I assumed it was just another regular, like maybe person that he was training him or he was coaching somebody. I was like, sure, I have a couple free, I'm freelancing right now, so it'd be perfect timing to just do something part time. So I show up to the first practice and it's Venus Williams, and I'm like, oh shit. But in my mind, I'm like, it's the coolest person I've ever worked for, but it's also like, I gotta do my job. So that was initially how I got the job. Yeah.
And so who's? Like, are you Serena's and he's his Venus's, or does it?
I'm Venus's hitting partner. He's Serena's hitting partner. So I think he was working with Serena first for a little bit, and then I decided, I guess Venus was looking for somebody. So he recommended me just because we've been working together for a while.
So do you guys travel the world together, or do they only use you when they're in LA, or how does that work?
It kind of depends on the tournament. If they're traveling, like for example, they did the U.S. Open. I was there for that, obviously from the U.S. But sometimes when they go to like Australia or if they're doing London, she has different partners in different cities depending on where she goes.
And when you guys are doing like the practice, is it like how much practice do you do like leading up to like a big tournament? I mean, does she have to rest or does she want to practice right up until she's getting out there?
She wants to practice. Yeah, she's a beast. I mean, there's no. That's why they're at the top. But usually they hit us up maybe 3 or 4 weeks before the actual tournament, and we practice with them maybe 4 to 5 hours a day, 3 or 4 times a week leading up to the tournament.
And did they select you based on what? Like, is it your strength? Is it?
For me, I have an extensive resume, just working with different in a coaching capacity mostly. And so I think I sent her my resume and I also have a videos of me hitting balls and teaching and coaching. And so I think that's also how she found me and was able to look at my work.
What's on your resume? Like, who have you coached before?
I've also coached with Federer before. I don't know, but this was like, I was a ball boy back then, so I did the ball boy. So I met him through then, and then I started working on and off part-time, just kind of like hitting balls back and forth with them. But that was my first in with the professional tennis players. And then from then on, I've just been working with the local high school, Beverly Hills High School. I teach tennis there. So yeah, there's a different variety of where I work.
Got it. And is this now your full-time job, or are you still freelancing? Is this like kind of here and there?
I have 2 or 3 different part-time jobs that basically fulfill my time. So it really depends. I work independently. I also work with clients, and I also work with organizations. So it really does depend.
And you said that you played tennis in the day. Do you have any tournaments that you've won? What was the highest level you made?
I've not won any tournaments to that extreme, but I would say the local ones. I mean, I've competed in the local tournaments as like the Van Nuys, and Sherman Oaks has a tournament. So nothing like the PGA.
Do you and Jesse play doubles or are you singles?
We're better partners, I think, than playing against each other. So we're good. We're good doubles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And what type of racket do you use?
I use a Wilson, so a good old Wilson. I mean, it's a backhand guy, so a good leather Wilson is usually what I go for.
And do they How does it work with the strings? How often do you have to get the strings replaced?
I get my strings replaced depending on like how much I play with. I have a few rackets, so depending on how much I play with that specific racket, usually every 4 to 5 months I try to do a restring of my rackets.
All right.
Yeah. I also have a guy who works at the Bel Air Country Club, and he's good at stringing my rackets, so he just hooks me up a little bit. It's nice.
Got it.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, back to you. Just tell me a little bit about yourself. So, what do you do for a living? What do you do for fun? That kind of thing.
I'm Collin again. I'm an actor and also write. I just got off a show as a writer's assistant, a comedy, a sitcom. Yeah, so that's my 2 avenues.
Do you actually play tennis?
No.
I believed you. I really did.
I mean, I do for fun, but nothing major.
Okay,
yeah,
so you would know how like the scoring works and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know the basic rules, and I play. So yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass this